We're at an angle here, and we're trying to unangle ourselves. This is Calvin Castine. We're at Chazy Central Rural School. We'll keep the camera going as we manipulate our tripod here. This is Clinton County Fire Department softball. Ball 4. I have a walk. That was Kevin Baker. This is Jamie Schwartz. He's the left fielder. South Plattsburgh, Morrisonville at the plate. Dan Parent pitching for Chazy on the pitching rubber. Pleasant evening, 76 degrees at game time, but the bugs are going to come out before all is said and done. 2 walks. Now Mike Bergevin, the first baseman, steps in. Swings at the first offering. Hit to Gary Barcombe. He'll grab it. And a hit for all you youngsters out there. And the previous 2 batters walked on 8 pitches. Take a pitch. Let the pitcher find the plate more than once. Here's Jimmy Joyce. We have runners at the corners now, 1 out. Cleanup hitter and third baseman. High towering fly. Chris Misek makes the catch. There's going to be a sacrifice fly for Joyce. That'll be 2 outs. And the batter is now Dan Banker. It's a base hit to right field. Should score the runner from second. Gets by Barcombe. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead for South Plattsburgh Morrisonville. And the pitcher, Bill Todd, will step in for the visitors. That's popped up in shallow left field. Aaron makes the catch, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. 2-0 South Plattsburgh Morrisonville leading Chazy, with Chazy coming to bat. Chris Baker at the plate. Chris Misek at the plate. Pitch from Todd. Hit to the shortstop. It's going to be on.
Good hustle, Chris.
Now Chris Baker at the plate. He swings at the first offering, hits it to right field. It is caught. And Misek will retreat. Oh, nice backup there by the catcher, Patty Boudreau. Now Dan Parent, the pitcher for the Chazy club, is at the plate. He swings, fouls it. Look out, kid. And it's going to be running across the road here. Foul in left field corner. To the right side. Let's see, they got him with the tag.
Good hustle, Dan.
Got him with the tag. Umpire Barcombe.
Who called him out? Who called him out? You say. Get back here. Baseman, you know you didn't get him.
Mike Cahoon. Through the left side. Juggled in left field. Left first and second with 2 outs. Now Lee Barcombe. Barkholm's going to get at least 3 out of it. He's going to tie the game and held up at third with a triple. And the ball getting away, he might have scored if he had enough wind to get in. So the pharmacist makes it to third base with a 2 RBI triple. Now Dan Harriman, the shortstop. Strike one. 2. Knocked down at short, and he'll be on. He'll make it 3-2 in favor of Chazy. Now Paul Parent. Could be in betweener. It's going to drop in with 2 outs. Harriman is running and with nobody at second. And look at that, Harriman scores. With nobody at second, Parent hustles into second base. That distracts the defense enough for Harriman to come around and score and make it 4-2. And Craig Bosley will step in now. See if we can get him in view.
Bingo, buddy, bingo. Come on, Craig.
Oops. Here we go. The first in time. 4 runs for Chazy. It's 4-2 after 1 full here on Hometown Cable.
Go.
All right, this should be left center fielder Dan Joyce. He looks at ball 1 to start the second. Hit to Harriman at short. Fire to first will not be in time. Nice stop by Bosley to keep it from going into the stands. Now Jason Bazzaio steps in. Hits it to left center. It's going to drop in. Paul Parent picks it up, and we've got runners at first and second with nobody out. This is the extra hitter, Francis Brousseau. Looks like Parent pulled something. All right, Radimus Gonzalez will come in. And we may have an Achilles tear here for Parent. He tore the muscle in the back of his leg, and it sounds like an Achilles tendon type of tear. You step on something, and all of a sudden your Achilles tendon snaps. That's a long recovery time. Chris Baker makes the catch. 1 out. Now Patty Boudreau, the South Plattsburgh Morrisonville catcher. 1 out, first and second. Top of the second, 4-2, Chazy's leading. Three 0 the count. The ball taken all the way, ball 4. So she walks, and the bags are full. Brings up Tyler Ashlaw. Top of the order on deck with 1 out. No infield fly would be called with real umpires, but they umpire their own games, so you don't have people that are used to umpiring. 2 outs. And Kevin Baker, the shortstop, steps in. Strike 1. Base is full, 2 outs. Big at bat here. He's going to come through with a base hit. That's going to score 2. Boudreau will stop at third. And Baker at first. It's a tie ball game. Jamie Schwartz at the plate with the go-ahead run at third base. Ball 4. Going to load the bases. Now Mike Bergman, a lefty hitter, Game being played on Tuesday, the 21st of June, 2005. First day of summer, and it's a beauty. Off the glove. Everybody should have been running. 2 runs score. That makes it 6-4. Well, Jimmy Joyce, the batter, with runners at the corners. Harriman's going to go to second, not in time. All right, we're losing track of the score. Here's Dan Banker, 10th batter of the inning. All right, they strand 2. Sounds like about 5 runs. I'm going to go to the bottom of the second. 7-4 in the second. Corey Thompson at the plate. Left center fielder. Swings at the first offering, pops it up to the shortstop. And it's grabbed by the shortstop Baker. 1 out. And I'll bring up Gary Barcombe. Pitch from Todd. Swung on, line to Baker at short. He hauls it in. Not bad for a left-handed shortstop. 2 outs. Walter LePan at the plate. He's injured, so Barcombe's going to run for him. Popped up. And Boudreaux grabs it. So 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Chazy. They trail 7-4 as we head for the third. Ball 1 to Bill Todd as we start the third inning. And it brings up Dan Joyce, the left center fielder. Here's the pitch from Parent. That one caught the front corner for a strike. 3-1 to count. That's ball 4. And now Jason Bazzaio, the right center fielder, becomes the batter. First and second with nobody out. Hit deep into the sun field. Misek is able to get it. He's got no hat and out there in left field, and the sun is peeking out. The sun isn't shining directly into his eyes as we see the shadow here behind Harriman, but still a lot of sun in that left field. This is Francis Brousseau, designated hitter, extra hitter in this league. He pops it up. Lee Barcombe squeezes it. 2 outs. Now Patty Boudreaux steps in. Parent walked her last time. Obviously, Parent's afraid of her. She swings at the 3-0 offering and drops it into short left field. That loads the bases. Swinging at the 3-0 pitch. Tyler Ashlaw steps in with the bases full and 2 outs. Top of the order on deck. Hits it to Cahoon at second. South Plattsburgh Morrisonville is scoreless in their half of the third. It remains 7-4 as we head for the bottom of the third inning. This is Chris Misek leading off the Chazy half of the third. Fouls it off, strike one.
Just hit it, man. Ready, you got it, you got it.
To short, bobbled, and he's going to be safe at first. Now Chris Baker. 7-4, South Plattsburgh Morrisonville leading. We're in the third.
Oh, definitely. I'll let you know about that. Okay? I'll measure my window. Huh?
Popped up.
I don't know why.
Could, if it stays fair, could be an in-betweener. It's going to be foul ball.
Just like practice, buddy. Just hit the ball.
To set up anything.
Just hit the ball.
Huh?
Foul ball.
Okay. Did you?
There it is, Chris. You got it.
To the right side.
Really?
Safe at second.
Nice slide. Chris,
There's Dan Parent,
Yeah, they had an opening.
Chazy pitcher.
And applied. They offered it to me, and I said,
And a pitch from Todd.
but we'll talk more about it on Sunday.
only for the person in the car.
That's way back.
You beat him, Danny. You beat him. You beat him. Go.
It's going to make it at least 7-6. Parent will end up at third with a 2 RBI triple.
Go ahead, Danny.
Nobody out. Mike Cahoon, that's second baseman, going to show the bunt. Put the squeeze on.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
7-6, tying run at third base. Bottom half of the third. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and Parent stays put. Lee Barcombe, who tripled his first time up there, steps in. On the ground and through the left side. That's going to tie the ball game. And Barcombe will mosey on into first base. This is Dan Harriman. One out. Tie ball game. Go ahead, run at first base.
Run it out.
The force at second. Baker with the roll. Roll and toss to Ashlaw. With 2 outs, Radimus Gonzalez steps in. He came in for the injured Paul Parent. It's a line shot to left. It is caught. Like it was tailing away from the left fielder, but Schwartz made the catch. So heck of a catch there in left field. And a nice shot by Gonzalez that was slicing to the left. All right, it's 7-7. We're going to the fourth. Brand new ball game. Okay, this is Kevin Baker, the shortstop. Leadoff hitter is leading off. We're in the fourth inning. To drop in, they play deep. Outfielders play deep in this league. I'll bring up Jamie Schwartz, the left fielder, who made that nice grab to end the third inning. Here's the pitch from Parent. One and one. 2. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. And a payoff. Hit to left center. It's going to drop in. There we go. We lost second base. Now Mike Bergman, first baseman. First and second, nobody out. We're in the fourth inning of a tie ball game. Strike. Straight away center. Thompson's got it. There'll be runners at the corners. Now third baseman Jimmy Joyce. 1 out. First and third. 3-0 the count. Ball 4. So the bags are full for Dan Banker. Out of play. Up the middle, Parent. No double play, but nice catch. Joyce diving back in and give him 9 for that dive. Here's Bill Todd. 2 down. Harriman's calling for it. They leave him loaded. Nothing across. It remains 7-7. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Craig Bosley at the plate.
You turn it out when you pitch.
Miss. Right where the trees go low again.
Ball 4.
Pose.
Okay, now we got Corey Thompson.
Probably got link up somewhere with Roger, yeah?
Go, guard, buddy. Sure it is.
Gotta bring you 2 more, buddy.
Full count. Watches it land for ball 4. Oh, Gary Barcombe, the batter. There's the pitch.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah? Run, Gary, run, Gary!
Maybe I didn't have the baseball.
All right. Somebody run it for
Okay, Walter LePan is up. We've got at the fireman's game. You always get the scanners on, and scanner is Morrisonville ambulance being called. A 41-year-old man has a chipped tooth, and he's calling an ambulance.
Thank you.
Base is full. Walks a run.
parked on the side of the road.
And drops it into right. Lee Barcombe running for him. And a go-ahead run scores as Bosley crosses. Top of the order now, it's Chris Misek. Let's see. I think there might be one out. Or there might be no outs.
No way.
Looks like the 5th batter of the inning, so I'd say there's nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th.
No way your bucket's going to
Bags full. 8-7, Chazy leads. And of course a walk is a run.
Oh, I know. When I came up last night.
That's a strike. Hit too short. Everybody's safe. Third baseman Joyce had come over, and shortstop Baker had nobody to toss it to. Chris Baker, the batter. Still nobody out. Bags are still full. That's a base hit. They'll score at least one, maybe two. Baker held, physically held. That's illegal by Thompson. Third base coach cannot assist the runner in any manner physically, whether it's getting him going or stopping him. I'm not sure if a little bad language snuck in there. It blamed it on Craig Bosley. All right. Dan Parent with the base hit. Apparently 2 runs scored. Here's Mike Cahoon. Still nobody out. Chazy having a big 4th inning. That's going to be in the gap in left center field. Second, third, Lee Barcombe, the batter. Todd studying the situation, now delivers. So the drop in, it's caught. Sacrifice fly, now Dan Harriman, the batter. Drops in right field. Radimus Gonzalez cranks it to left center. That's 2 down. Sacrifice. Well, now there's the 11th batter of the inning. Actually 12th batter of the inning. They have 11 batters, fielders and extra hitter. They have 11 batters. This is the 12th batter because Bosley led off the inning. And he is going to drop it into straight center field, back of Gary Barcombe's head. They're going to send him, and we could have our first 4-bagger of the day. And Craig Bosley will score a 4-bagger to dead center field, right between the left center fielder and right center fielder. Now Corey Thompson. He says that was a good place to hit it, but is a little shorter, but still gets the job done. Thompson's on. Now Gary Barcombe. He is the 14th batter of the inning. So there's 10 runs in, 17-7 to score.
What? You got it right. I'm serious.
That's a base hit. Now Walter LePan steps in.
You gotta be on first, Rad.
With Radimus Gonzalez running for him.
Stay right around here, okay? Look at this.
Commissioner said we gotta get slimmer gear.
That's right.
Funny
how they put all the heavy guys and then all the skinny ones.
Are you breathing? Yeah, it's because you have mommy in the face. Go ahead.
That's it.
Another in-betweener.
I don't know what to tell you. We'll have to leave if you have to go to the bathroom.
Top of the order now, Chris Misek, the batter. The base is full. And the pitch. 16th batter of the inning. Ball 4. Misek walks. He'll just force in a run. Thompson will score. Chris Baker now. Up the middle. Going to keep this inning going. Another run scores. Now here's Dan Parent.
Run it out, guys.
Throw to first in time if his foot was on the bag. Foot was not on the bag. Foot was not on the bag. I don't think I had that in camera.
That's because you got grease lightning over there on first now.
Couldn't find the bag. Now Mike Cahoon.
I bet you if I change
Chazy in danger of batting around twice. Hit to the left side. Baker with the tag. And they get the out. So we'll add up the runs and go to the 5th inning finally.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, this is, what is this? This is Dan Joyce. He's leading off the 5th. His team got some changes for the South Plattsburgh team. All right, got a batter here. All right, we've got 3 changes for South Plattsburgh Morrisonville. We're trying to get them between pitches. We've got 20-7 for a score. Thompson coming in, he's got it. Francis Brousseau with 1 on and 1 out. Top half of the 5th inning. First day of summer 2005. Out at second. Airman to Cahoon. 2 outs. And Steve Barcombe, the batter. And just in case you were wondering, that is not Willie Nelson out there. That's not Willie Nelson. It's Ward Dwight, team manager here at Chazy. So Barcombe walks, first and second. 2 outs, and Tyler Ashlaw, the batter. Thompson coming in, going to play it on a hop. We'll have the bags loaded. And top of the order, Kevin Baker. Parent delivers. Bases are full, no place to put them. 2-1. Line shot, it's a base hit. They'll score at least 1, perhaps 2. Barcombe was rounding, he will score. South Plattsburgh Morrisonville has a hard-working bat boy. We haven't got him on tape yet. Here we ought to get him on tape at least once. Here's Jamie Schwartz. That's going to drop in. And Ashlaw will score. Mike Bergman at the plate. That's a base hit. And Baker will score. Now Jimmy Joyce, the batter. Ball 4. This is Selena Banker up for the first time. Base is full. Now 3-1 delivery. 3-2. 4. She walks. Forces in a run. Now Pete Boudreau Sr. Or Boudreau. Probably Boudreau. And this, I believe, is the 11th batter of the inning. So South Plattsburgh Morrisonville has scored 5 here in the 5th. Now 6 as Boudreau walks. Bergevin scores. And Dan Joyce, the batter. Ball 4, and that's going to score Jimmy Joyce. Scott Langevin will step in. Lee Barcombe's going to come in relief. See if he can find a plate. Hit to third. And they get the tag. So we'll add up the runs and go to the bottom of the 5th. Don't go away. Lee Barcombe leading off. It's 20-14 by our calculations. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Pete Boudreau Sr. is in to pitch. It's a base hit. Now Dan Harriman. First one's in there for a strike.
Hey Pete, bring me that baby.
Yeah, Dan.
A base hit.
Go, 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 go. Go, Lee, go. Hold up. Hold up right there.
Radimus Gonzalez, the batter. First base is open. He's going to be out at first. No advance on the runners. Now Craig Bosley, he homered last time up.
I'm sorry.
I know, yeah. Well, Josh is right there.
Trying to get a shot of Gary Barcombe's head here. He's got a nice scar on the back of his, top of his skull. But can't quite get a bead on it. Here's Corey Thompson. Bases are full. 1 out. That's To shallow left field. We're going to play it second. Should have been going halfway. Should have been halfway there. Can always get back to first if they catch it. It's a short toss to second. Longer throw to first. Should have been halfway there. Run scores. Thompson has a base hit taken away and becomes a fielder's choice. Here's Gary Barcombe. Hits it to first. Bergevin's going to race and win the race. No collision. They pick up or at least a run. We're going to go to the 6th inning. All right, so we didn't have time to relocate, so we're shooting from the same place we were a moment ago. The batter is Brousseau. Must be about a 3-1. All four, Brousseau walks. And the batter is Steve Barcombe.
You have to sit here. Is that okay?
Ball 4, Barcombe walks. And Tyler Ashlaw becomes the batter.
Live strong.
To left field, Misek's there. Now Kevin Baker. Should be an infield fly. We get the force and the throw third. All right, first and third. And Jamie Schwartz. 2 outs, runners at the corners, and a pitch. 21-14. Chazy leading. We're in the sixth inning. Thompson hangs on to it. Just made it interesting, that's all. And it'll get us to the bottom of the 6th. Walter Sparky LePan Jr. at the plate. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Boudreau delivers. Pan walks is designated runner. Gary Barcombe will go to first. He gets us to the top of the order, Chris Misek. Boudreau delivers.
They heard all of it. That's what that means.
Ball 4, Misek walks. There's Bobby Anderson.
Run like the train, baby. Oh, you should have said right there, baby.
Now Dan Parent.
Scared me. Stay here.
Runners at the corners.
Stand right there. Stand. Watch Daddy.
Up the middle. Throw to first. Safe at first. She is not the winning coach, but she did get some ice.
No way!
It's a nice night for it. Mike Cahoon.
Hey, that feels good though. Hey, that feels good though. Nobody. Yeah. That's what
It is caught. So they strand one. We'll add up the run or two, really one, and we'll go to the 7th inning. Don't go away. Chazy, South Plattsburgh, Morrisonville. Softball will continue on Hometown Cable. There's the water boy. Mike Bergevin at the plate, leading off the 7th inning. His team down by 8, 22-14. South Plattsburgh Morrisonville scored 7 in the 5th. So scoring 8 is certainly not out of the question. Chazy scored 13 back in the 4th. It looks playable. Gonzalez is there, and we have one down. Now Jimmy Joyce. And a pitch. A little high, a little deep. That is one of the worst slow pitches I've ever seen. And I have seen a lot of slow pitches over the years. Ball forward, Joyce walks. And Selena Banker steps in. Strike one. Lee, the pharmacist. Hit to the left side. Throw to first will not be in time. So Parent to Cahoon for the first out. Actually, it's the second out of the inning. 2 down. Paul Boudreau, Sr. Strike one. Hit to Cahoon. Decides to go to second to Harriman. Should have gone to first. Harriman was there, fortunately. He could have been standing there looking at the expecting a throw to first, which I probably would have been doing. 22-14 is the final. Chazy defeats South Plattsburgh Morrisonville, and that's the way it was on this 21st day of June 2005, the first day of summer. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw TV worth your support. That's right, your support.